Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our online service for today, Resurrection Sunday, from Life Center. Lifting up our voices and just giving God praise this morning, for He is a good God. His mercies endure forever. Let's lift up our voices. Thank you, Father God. We worship you, Father God. We bless your name. We exalt and we magnify you. You are worthy to be praised. We bless you this morning. Baba God, we honor you. We bless your holy name. You are worthy of our praise. You are worthy of you are a thank you, Father God. In Jesus' name we have prayed.
Amen.
On high, Lord, I love to sing your praises. I'm so glad you came to save us. All the way from the earth to the cross, my debt to pay. From the cross to the grave, from the grave I lift your name on high. You came from heaven to show the way. From the earth to the cross, my debt to pay. From the cross to the grave, from the grave to the sky, Lord, I lift your name on high. Oh, Lord, I lift your name on high. Sweet Jesus, what a wonder you are. You are brighter than the morning star. You are fairer, much fairer than the lily that grows by the wayside. You are precious, more precious than gold. You are the rose of Sharon, the fairest of them all. You are everything my heart desires. You are fairer, much fairer than the lily that grows by the wayside. You are precious, more precious than gold. You are more precious than gold, Jesus. You are worthy of our praise. You are worthy of our worship. We bless you, Lord, this morning. Be thou exalted, be thou lifted high. Thank you, Father God. Hallelujah.
Glory to God.
In Jesus' name we have worshipped.
Amen.
Hallelujah.
Amen.
What a time. And I thank God for the opportunity of life to be able to speak to you today and to bless you. Because things change in life, because things are not usually the way they used to be again, we need to have new approaches to the way we do things. We're celebrating Easter today, which is the celebration of the resurrection of Jesus from death. Celebration of why he came. Actually, in the true sense of it, we celebrate Easter whenever we're doing communion. Whenever we do communion, we celebrate why he came. We're reminding ourselves. The true church of God, the church of God, or the people that believe in him, we know that today represents a day. In my thoughts since yesterday, I've been thinking, or day before yesterday, this year 2020, we might have to fix another day because we didn't all come out to celebrate like we used to do. But that doesn't stop celebration. The most important thing about Easter, and I want you to let this sink in your life, in your memory for life, in your mind for life, it's the reason why he came. We are nearly, if we are not careful, we might lose the purpose that Jesus came. Jesus did not come to give us a religion. Hello.
Hi.
I'm recording this because of the people that are out there, and I want you to know this, all of you. Are you getting me?
Mm-hmm.
Jesus did not come to give us a religion. Man was separated from God. Jesus came to reconcile us with God and to make us ministers of the Most High. I will be referring to the Bible, but I'm going to paraphrase things and make it live so that you understand. Are you getting me? The reason why Jesus came, or the purpose of Christ. The purpose of Christ. Because spiritual things are very difficult to express in the natural. People use figurative language or they use images to express why Jesus came. For example, people will say, Jesus came to make us lions. Like we belong to the lion of the tribe of Judah. Yes, because lion is a very big, strong, and wild animal. Or Jesus came to make us eagles. That we're eagles in life, yes. But we're much more than that. We are much more than that. We are not just a lion like an animal or an eagle like a bird. Are you with me? Jesus came to reconcile us with God. Jesus came to make us spiritual again. We are spirits. But the real purpose of God, of Jesus coming and walking and dying on the cross and paying the sacrifice, is to make us again representatives of God on earth. People that represent him in everything that we do. Ambassadors of Christ. Little ones like him. To make us Christ-like. Are you getting what I'm saying? Look, the purpose of Christ coming goes just beyond religion and all. And if we are not careful, we will lose this. The situation in the countries of the world, or in the world these days, is now making us see the reality of Christianity. What happens when people are not there? Because many people do things just for see me or to show off. Are you getting me? The kind of relationship that you have with God in the secret, in the rooms where you are staying, in your lives, is what Jesus came to give us. Jesus came to give us, to make us like gods walking on earth. To make us actually much more than his earthly work. To make us look like his resurrected ones. We become new creatures in him. You understand? We are representatives of God on earth. We are sent here on a purpose. Each and every one of us. We were sent here on a purpose. Don't ever limit yourself to what you see in life. You are a spirit being made in the image of God and living in a body, and you have a soul. Don't ever limit yourself to what you see in life. We must learn to go inside. We must learn to go inside of ourselves and know the purpose. I mean, to fulfill the purpose on earth that God make us to be. No man becomes great on people shouting here and there, asking questions about where is God, where are the pastors, where is the true thing is that many people don't know God in reality on earth without an encounter with Christ. He made us. And because he made us, if we don't have an encounter with him, there is no way you will fulfill the maximum of your purpose on earth without him. When you of Luke, the whole last chapter documented his resurrection. How the women, how the disciples went inside into the tomb, and they met an empty tomb, and they were going back. On their way back, then one of them, named Cleopas, Jesus appeared unto them, was telling them about his suffering, how he must suffer, how he must happen, what must happen to him. At the end of the day, their eyes opened and they took communion when they broke bread with them and they drink. The thing I want you to know today, or that I want you to realize, is this: let your Christianity be the Christianity of the Bible. We're fast losing it. And one of the things that I know that will happen after this lockdown and everything is that there's going to be a revival of true Christianity, because many people will have been praying, they will have been spending time with God at home, and then realizing their potential and what they see, and that you should learn to go inside and meditate. Communion with God on a daily basis is very important in our lives, because that's what Jesus brought. It's not talking to serving or talking to an unknown God. Many people are serving the unknown God today, and that is why we have the world creeping into the church, the world practices creeping into the church, and so many worldly things. Because if we maintain do what Christ really died for, a lot of things will not be happening. Are you with me? Because we will know who we are, we will get instruction directly from him, we'll be able to function the way we are made. Now, I want you to know something. In every generation, Jesus opened our eyes. Jesus opened our eyes to know what Christ made. He made us leaders. He made us representatives of him. He made us ambassadors of God in every situation of life. Look, like in the days of Noah, just like Noah represented him, we are to represent him in this generation. Even in this generation when there's coronavirus, we are to represent him, to liberate unto people. I want you to know, you can't do without speaking. You can't do without speaking. Speaking creates things in your life. Just like God created things by speaking, the same way you yourself will also be speaking. Also, prayers. Praying unto God, communion with God, fellowship with God makes us what we were meant to be. It's not about showing off. It's about we being able to resist and fulfill our potential, our ability in life. It's not, to be able to resist temptations, the trials of what we see, the oppositions of what we see, to be able to resist it so that what we say will come to pass. Because we are meant to be like God. We are meant to change the world. We are meant to redesign this world that has been corrupted. One of the agents of the devil that we might see right now that is at work is coronavirus. Are you getting me? A lot of people before coronavirus are under the problem, the burden of the devil in one way or the other. But the way to liberate ourselves is by speaking. Even Jesus in his death and resurrection, I deliberately did not want to open Bible. I hope you're getting me, because I want you to get this thing live. Jesus, before his death and resurrection, he keeps saying what will happen to him. He kept saying, this is what will happen. This is what will happen. Man cannot live without declarations, without saying. Each and every one of you, you must learn to say. You must learn to say. And when you do that, you back up what you say by prayers in the spirit, prayers at home, prayers at home, prayers at home. And that is, whenever we're alone, our fellowship with God should be 24/7. 24/7. Prayers, prayers, prayers. I hope you're getting me. Then also, look at me. I said, prayers help us to bring spiritual reality to pass. Question. Many people question, where is God? When this is happening to me, where is God? When James was taken when James was killed, the brother of John in the Bible, one of the sons of Zebedee that were very close to Jesus, in the Bible when he was taken, many people even ask, where was God? I'm just using examples of the past to bring us to realities of today. Are you following? Then the Bible said the Herod also, the one that killed James, also wanted to proceed and kill Peter then. But then the church rise up and pray. Prayer brings us ability to execute our power. Prayer gives us that fellowship thing. Do you understand what I'm saying? That fellowship thing inside of us, prayer brings it out, our potential. It brings it out so that we'll be able to live for you are more than what you know. You are more than what you know. You are not restricted to this body. You are greater than what we know. Are you with me? We are like gods on earth. But because we don't know, we work like carnal men, we work like ordinary men and get realities of ordinary men. But what Jesus came to, chapter 10 and verse 10, he says he has come, is the thief that comes to steal, to kill, and to destroy. But he had come to give us life, an abundant life. He had come so that we might have the life of God in everything that we do. Are you with me? Man is not designed to live in pain, in disease, and to live a short life of no entity, of no meaning. We said work that God started. And also, the importance of all this in our settings right now. Your Bible is very important. The Bible is being rewritten today with our acts. If we don't walk in the reality of these things that Jesus did, that Jesus brought, we will just be living religion. But when we walk in the reality of what Jesus did, we will relive Bible in these present times. We'll be able to demonstrate healings for people, healings of sickness and disease. We'll be able to reverse all the works, ambassadors in different spheres of life, not only in the pulpit. He wants us as computers engineers, as chief executive officers of businesses, as professors, as teachers, as lecturers, to represent him in all areas of life and to give life to people, to reverse the work of the enemy. This coronavirus thing that is going on and all the lockdown will make us realize the importance of spirituality, of our connection with God, and of the purpose for which we are sent here. Because what happens when people are not there? When people are not there where you are. For example, let me tell you something now. This thing will show you the relationships that you have right now. The relationships that you have right now around you are the most important ones in your life. They're the most important, even the ones that come into your consciousness, the ones that you can phone and all this. And those are the kind of relationships that we should take more important. We should take more important. Happy Easter to you all. My heart longs to give you a message of hope. My heart longs to let you come back to the basis of Christianity, where you can walk in power on earth, because that is what Christ brought. Amen. Don't forget, your daily fellowship with God is important and crucial. And reading your Bible, studying your Bible, upon all, acting it out to fellow human beings, helping continue the work that Jesus did. It's why Jesus came. Don't forget. Thank you so much and good morning. Happy Easter to you all.